Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks, or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera to see if it's resonating with you. Starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Could it be here? Or is your story a message here in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here? All right. So I hope you have made your selection. We'll go ahead and start with deck number 1. We have the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, Temperance. Overall energy, we have the 7 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. All right. So the overall energy I feel is about you guys standing in your power, and there's something that you are putting out into the universe. There's something that you are determined to do, or someone you're determined to have, and I feel that all your energy and focus is going there. Now, I also feel that something is going on where you are going to defeat any enemies, any obstacles, anything that has been in your way. I feel like something is yours, or you are claiming something and you're going after it. Now, also in a love situation, this may have to do with someone who's decided to pursue you or come towards you. This person seems very confident, very courageous. I feel like they're energetic and motivated, and they're ready to come towards you. Looks like someone's already been making some sort of plans about what their next move is going to be. I'm looking too, I see some roses. So someone also may be getting ready to send you roses, flowers, or something that you would find romantic or adorable. Definitely could be some strong flirtation coming your way. In regards to career, definitely looks like you're standing out. Something also could be going on where you feel the need to protect what you've already accomplished. So I don't know if you feel defensive, or if you feel threatened in some way with your career. Maybe feeling like someone is trying to take your position, or maybe you feel like they want to take that position away from you or move you somewhere else. Something is saying that you are like, no, I've earned this spot and I'm keeping it. I'm not going anywhere. So, as far as career, something's going on where you are, taking ownership, and I feel like you feel protective of, your position, or the need to defend it or protect it. Also, in general, you may be coming off defensive, or feeling the need to speak on what you believe in. Like whatever you spoke about, you're standing by it. Like people might try to challenge you or come at you and say, oh, you said this, or I thought you were going to do this. And you are kind of like, look, I said what I said. I'm not backing down. I don't care what you say. This is what I stand on. So you definitely look like you're standing in your power. You seem very focused and very determined here. I'm getting acts of courage. I feel like you are definitely speaking your mind. You're talking about the things that are on your mind. You also may feel the need to confront someone, unless someone's going to confront you. But I feel like you feel the need to confront someone. I feel like there's communication going back and forth, and it's like, look, did you say this, or is this true, or how do you feel? Like, whatever's on your mind, you're just kind of like putting it out there, and you don't really care what other people have to say about it. I feel like you have a lot to say too. Now, you also could be preparing for some sort of speech or lecture, especially if it's about motivational things or teaching things, spirituality. You might have a channel or a platform where you are having an opportunity to just kind of say and talk and express yourself. This is also advice to say to go forward with something, go forward with plans, or take action now, or to do something, just do it type of energy. So yeah, now is a good time to do something. If you've been thinking about, should you do this or should you do that, it's like, yes, and do it now. You also may be planning on some sort of trip. There could be some sort of traveling coming up for you. I feel like if this is about communication, more so like if you have some sort of a platform, I feel like something is very powerful or magical about what you say. I feel like something is being spoken into existence. This can also be maybe just how you feel. Maybe you're listening to someone who's very motivating, and who is very inspiring or encouraging in some way, shape, or form. I see something happening really fast and then kind of slowing down or pausing. Let's say in a love situation, someone did express how they felt. If you were the one that did it, I just feel like the person would feel like, okay, I need to process this. So they might not respond back right away, but they are processing the things that you said. I don't feel like something's unrequited or unrequited rather. I just feel like it's more so of, let me see how I want to respond. So I feel like someone is just trying to be patient and choose their words wisely. Spiritually, I see something going on in your sleep, and it's funny. It does look like there's some sort of sexual experience, like maybe you're laying down and all of a sudden you feel, it could go either way. It could be either some sort of spiritual attack or some sort of sexual encounter. Now, because I'm not really seeing hostile cards, this might be something more pleasurable that takes place. I did not pick this deck, but it's funny because I did have, those of you that follow me on Instagram, I kind of made just like a little meme about it. But man, y'all, it's crazy. Like, I was joking about an incubus. Really, I feel like there has been someone projecting, astral projecting, and watching me for like months now. And I feel like this person or this energy has been warming up more and more. And I think I know who it is. I'm not for sure. I know at one point I was irritated because the energy felt intrusive. So I kind of cursed it out. But then I think what was happening is that, if it's who I think it is, this person was trying too hard. And so I feel like the approach was more gentle this time. Okay, I'm trying to say something. It's about to sound crazy, y'all. Y'all know I'll be telling these stories. So I have had dreams that felt very erotic, where you wake up and you're just like, but it's happened in my dream. Like, the dream was so lucid, it was so vivid that it was like, oh no, I was somewhere, that happened somewhere else. What happened to me last night, I was wide awoke. I mean, I had been asleep, but then I woke up and then I was in the middle of trying to go back to sleep, but nowhere near sleepy yet. And I could feel all this warm energy, this heat around me. And then all of a sudden, I had one. You know what I'm talking about. It just came over me, body shaking, convulsing. Everything was like cramp. I was like, what's happening? I'm like, who did this? Who did that? Oh my God. Like, but it was so pleasurable. Oh my God. And I've never experienced that, like, wide awoke before. So, and I say that, and maybe too, this type of stuff happens to me so that I can let y'all know that you're not crazy when it does happen to you. So, sometimes sometimes it's unfortunate, sometimes it's not. But it's like I have to walk in the other person, in everybody's shoes, so I can come back and tell y'all, okay, this is from my perspective, this is my experience with it. So hopefully that part, helped with some of y'all that may have experienced that. All right, now you could be dealing with any sign. I've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So not saying that no water is involved, but those are the ones that are standing out the most, or to confirm some things. Now, I also feel that something may need healing, like a friendship or relationship may need healing. Also, you may be doing things to heal yourself, to attract success into your life. If you've been doing things, any form of manifestation, whether through meditation or spell work, and it's meant for you, I feel like it's happening. The things that are for you are coming to you. So I do feel like this is success for you. And it also could be happening very quickly or very fast. I'm also seeing something like being introduced or some sort of matchmaking energy. I either feel like a fire sign is trying to bring two people together, or if not a fire sign, then either air or earth sign. But something looks like someone is trying to help bring two people together. It could be romantic, or it could just be trying to get two people who both have their own businesses, or who one person is looking for an employee, someone's looking for a job, so something like that, like two people who need each other or who fit are coming together. Like someone has something that you need, they have something, you have something that they need, so it's a perfect fit. I also feel that spiritually you have been channeling, or you have the gift to channel. If you recently had any type of awakening, you might start to have more and more experiences. Yeah, you may, especially because that it's kind of like Pandora's box being open, but in a spiritual realm, not in a taboo world. Although it could be that too. But it's like Pandora's box has been open, and now that spirits, or hell, even aliens, whatever, any non-human entity is aware that you can hear them, or you can vibrate on their energy level, they're going to start coming to you, and it might just start happening very quickly. Matter of fact, again, this is reminding me of of what happened to me, I'm looking at how his crystal is lighting up. Remember, I talked about how I saw my crystals lighting up. So for some of you, maybe something has happened, something has activated or awakened in your birth chart, or you've been meditating, you've been doing things, you've been going through spiritual awakenings and just elevating and, you know, awakening on different levels and learning new things, you know, in phases. I feel like maybe now something new has opened up, something even newer than, you know, what you were doing before. And so now you have some sort of ability to connect or channel or, you know, decipher messages or communicate with other beings. Not just humans, and it can be humans too. It doesn't have to be non-human. Maybe like a lot of you have been like, what is telepathy? What is telepathy? You know, maybe something has developed within you, some sort of telekinesis or any type of telepathic gift. Like maybe you're able to tap into the energies of other people at will. Maybe you can just kind of channel someone and get someone to call you. I notice a weird thing that does happen with me, like, say for instance, I want to see a movie really bad and I go looking for it and it's nowhere on Roku, it's not on Netflix, it's not on Hulu. And then all of a sudden, like a few days later, the movie is available. And it's just like, oh, like, why does this keep happening? It's like, I don't know if they are, even if they are kind of trying to check in the algorithms or whatever and see what I'm interested in, it's just like, still, it's like, it seems like that is a form of magic or manifestation. It's like I thought about something, I wanted to see something so bad and was searching for it, and then like a few days later, but it's like I don't be wanting to pay for it. But if I wait like a few days later, or sometimes it could take a little longer, but soon afterwards, that movie is available. So yeah, and in certain things, like when I'm searching for things in a store and I don't see it, and then I just keep saying something like, show me, show me, show me. And then all of a sudden I see something that I didn't see before, you know? So it's like certain things of certain ways of manifestation, or like your spiritual gifts just maybe being enhanced or becoming more activated in some way. Romantically, if you're trying to figure out, you know, something about two people, or you're dealing with two people, or you're just trying to figure something out, I feel like something is confirmation that you have telepathy with someone. You guys are tapped into each other's energies. Like anytime you think of them, especially more so like you haven't thought about them in a few hours or a few days, but the minute you think about that person, I guarantee they're thinking about you too. It's like you guys just like connect. Ooh, and I also found another interesting thing online. There are people who are called what's called sliders, and those are people who have like a high level of electricity in their system. So these are people who, like, if they wear a watch, their watch is always dying. The street lights come on when they walk by. They cause their own lights to flicker or blow out. So someone has high levels of energy coming from them, and it's called a slider. And I also feel like these people can manipulate that power and use it to their advantage. And that is also going back to what I was talking about with the whole, how I feel like someone is astral projecting, or you know, they're traveling or astral traveling to come visit, and I feel like this person is able to see my surroundings. I see this orb or these lights all the time now, all the time. Every now and then they take a break, but for the most part I see it all the time, And it's that yes, I have pulled cards on it, and I'm not going to tell the rest. But, yeah. All right, so let me clarify just a couple of things. I also feel like you're going to be super busy and exert a lot of energy and need a time to take a break or recover. Something also seems like urgent, but also needing to be patient. I'm seeing a weird combination of urgency and patience. I feel like if you're wanting something to hurry up and happen, I feel like it's like a lot of stuff starts happening at once, and then it's like, okay, that's just to let you know. That's confirmation that you're on the right track now. Everything else might take a minute, so just relax after that. So this is letting me know too that in a love situation, there's someone who's thinking about you that wants to come forward, but this person is concerned about being rejected. I don't know if you rejected them in the past or if they are just afraid of being rejected because of someone else who hurt them or other people in the past. So I feel like someone does want to come forward, but they're more concerned about being rejected. They're trying to think about it, or they're trying to think of, how can I say this without being rejected or without hurting someone. Someone might have something to say that is delicate, and they're trying to process like how they want to bring it to you. It also looks like if you feel someone owes you an apology or an explanation, I do feel like you're going to have it one day. You just have to be patient. Looks too like someone is watching. It's definitely some sort of important decision, or somebody may be at a crossroad. Those of you that create or make things, like homemade things or handmade crafted things, I can see you doing that too. Yeah, something has to do with a fire sign trying to bring two people together, or you may be trying to channel a fire sign. Or something is confirmation that you and this person are connected. I do feel like if you were wondering if someone was single and available, they are. I feel like maybe they weren't at first. Maybe you had readings on them, or maybe you checked a month or two ago and they were in a relationship. I feel like this person is now single. And I do feel like someone is trying to heal or recover from a breakup or separation. All right, let's move on to deck number 2. We have the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Six of Cups, overall energy, Temperance, Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. All right, so the overall energy looks like it has to do with patience, being patient with yourself, and doing some sort of healing work. I feel like maybe some of you have been taking spiritual baths, or maybe you make spiritual baths, or you've been thinking about doing one or getting one. Something looks like you are polishing your life, like something's being polished off. It's a weird image I'm getting, but imagine this whole thing as your life and you simply polish it. I feel like something's happening where you are just like polishing your life in an instant, and it's kind of starting like brand new. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Bruce Almighty when what's his name, Morgan Freeman, he was playing God, and him and Jim Carrey was in this room, and all Morgan Freeman was doing was mopping the floor, but what that was symbolic of was him cleaning up like the earth all over. And so it looks so simple, just him mopping an empty floor with no furniture in it. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. I just kind of feel like something's going on where you're maybe even about to get some sort of a fresh start in your life. Something has been in preparation. Maybe something's been happening for a long time. And I feel that you are also getting ready for this new energy or this new life of yours. I feel too like maybe you've also been preparing yourself. I don't know if you like to listen to certain music before you do certain things, but it just looks like you've been doing something to calm yourself or to pump yourself up. And you know, this is preparation. And definitely with the Ten of Swords, this is an ending, but this is a good ending. I feel like you are getting ready to let go of the past or any blockages or anything that's been holding you back. It's a old mentality that you're getting rid of, and that is so that you can make room for something new to come into your life. I feel that maybe you've also reached rock bottom, or you will reach rock bottom soon. Whatever your rock bottom is there's an area in your life, or maybe it's, you know, several areas in your life. But it's just like, okay, the worst is over and you can only go up from here. You also may have literally cleaned up your space, cleaned up your contact list, deleted a lot of people, taken a break from social media, started over, you know, started a new platform. But I feel like something's being purified, like the energy is being cleared here. It wasn't easy, or it's not going to be easy if it hasn't happened yet. You know, it still might cause a little pain, or for you to have some sort of major breakdown before there's a breakthrough. Now, spiritually, definitely looks like you are stepping into a higher awareness or a higher realm. Like, this could be some sort of spiritual initiation. You're being welcomed or introduced to something. And I feel like you're also going to have more responsibilities. He has a key in his hand. So I feel like some sort of keys are being handed down to you, or Spirit is like, you're responsible for this now, or this is your responsibility now. So you also may need to start learning about some things. If this is about career, same thing. I feel like maybe you had to recover, you had to prepare yourself for some sort of new beginning career-wise. Maybe you're stepping into a new position, a hire, a raise, or just something with more responsibilities. And I just kind of feel that you're going to have to be doing a lot of research and studying. Definitely having to be committed to something. Relationship wise, I feel like someone who once had cold feet about commitment, or someone who once said that they would never be married or never enter a relationship or be committed. I feel like someone has a change of heart. Someone is not like that anymore. I feel that maybe someone had to undergo some sort of heavy transformation to realize what they do want. Maybe someone does want marriage and commitment, and especially, you know, the Hierophant next to the Two of Cups here. Definitely all of these energies, I feel like, you know, this deck is definitely good for those of you who are wanting love or relationships. I feel like if you were already in a relationship, the foundation is even stronger. I feel like you guys are getting ready to go to the next level. Maybe you guys are getting ready to purchase a home together. Maybe you're getting ready to have to start a family. Maybe you've received confirmation from the doctor that you're pregnant. Could be an engagement or a wedding. Whatever the case, it just looks like it's very good for those of you that are already in relationships. If you are looking single and looking, I feel like you have to do your healing. Now that you're ready, this is who is being sent to you. And I feel like, you know, you will meet your match, and you guys are communicating, and it looks like it has the potential to develop into something long term, where you guys are talking about children, and you have very similar plans. You guys look like something about the energy between the two of you is very harmonious. I feel like you guys are on the same page. There's this willingness to nurture the relationship, to work together, to take time and be patient with each other. And there's this reciprocated love flowing between the two of you. You got Temperance above the two of you like a guardian angel. You've got the yin and yang here. So I feel like in love, this is definitely like a jackpot situation. And look at how, you know, all these cups are flowing from out of this big vase, this big cup. And it looks like fortune. It looks like jackpot. So I feel like you guys are going to hit the emotional jackpot. Like everything that gives you emotional security, that's what you're going to have. Now, definitely looks like relationships, but that could be anything that gives you emotional security. Maybe you've been trying to get pregnant. You finally find out that you're pregnant, and you get to have a baby, and this child is going to be like your best friend, your soulmate. You're welcoming the child to the family. Definitely looks like your family is expanding here. You've got soulmate energy coming out all over the place here. This can be twin souls, twin flames. You guys come from the same soul family. Something seems very fated and like a dream come true. And matter of fact, you might be falling in love or feeling like you're in some sort of honeymoon phase, but I still feel like with the Ace of Pentacles here that you are trying to make sure that you stay grounded, that you keep refocusing and pulling yourself back down to reality, but it's still a happy reality here. I feel like you're also reminiscing with someone. If you had fallen out with anyone, if there was any type of breakup, to me this is about you guys coming back together and kind of reminiscing and talking about old times and talking about how to repair a relationship. If it's not to get back together, at least to be friends. But I get lovers and friend energy here. It is possible that you might even have to choose between two people. they're both your soulmates. It's just that one of the energies is new and one of the energies feels very old, very ancient even. Like maybe you've had many lifetimes together. I feel too that if it is not someone from your past coming back, then either way it's still that familiar energy where this person, they're looking at that house, and so of course it looks like this person feels like home. Something is very familiar, very comforting about the connection. I feel too like a road has been opened or a path has been cleared. I feel that maybe because you were able to let go of a certain type of archetype or some sort of mentality that you were holding on to, now that you have let that go or you released it, you are ready to receive something that's been waiting for you all along. It was just a matter of you being ready for it. And it definitely looks like you're ready for this. Business-wise or career-wise, looks like you could be living your dream job, doing the things that you're passionate about. For some of you, it could be about helping others, healing others. Teaching could be some sort of, yeah, definitely looks like some sort of spiritual healing for some of you. Also could be something that runs in a family, like you are carrying out some sort of family legacy. I feel like you're also connecting with the person that shares the same traditional values as you, or spiritual values. It doesn't matter. Spiritual, traditional values, you guys have that in common. I feel that this connection doesn't feel forced. It feels very natural. I feel like you guys will both be into like metaphysical things, talking about dreams. Yeah, now also, like I was saying, something about something being passed down to you. So something in regards to the family tree, something runs in a family. I'm getting like the legacy, carrying out the family legacy. Could be a family business. Something could be in the DNA, any type of spiritual gifts. Definitely see something in regards to psychic abilities. And I even see, you know, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, and that's what's happening. So for some of you, class might be in session. I feel too like a secret or some secrets will be coming out. I feel like something is going to become official. You might officially become a couple, officially start a job or your business, officially purchase a home, signing some papers. Something's being offered to you, and I feel like you take this offer and you run with it. Pay attention to your dreams too, because it looks like you might have a lot of spiritual dreams with certain information or messages, coded messages, even coded languages. I definitely see marriage, babies, purchasing property. Could be moving in together. Something's being confirmed or established for sure. If you were waiting for some sort of results or you had not gotten some sort of response, I feel like you're going to receive a response. Something is very educational and pleasurable at the same time. Like you're having fun learning about something. I feel too like you are tying up some sort of loose ends. You are also showing that you're ready to confront any type of emotional traumas that are within you. It looks like you're ready to deal with that. You're like, okay, I can handle whatever's thrown at me now. I've been through the ringer. I've been through the fire. I can handle what spirit is throwing at me. So this is why this is happening. I feel like definitely there's a feeling of graduation. It could be spiritual graduation, or it can be getting a certificate. But yeah. I feel like something's going to be confirmed that someone feels the same as you do. I'm getting a name Deborah for someone. Could be dealing with any sign, but I do have Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Taurus, maybe Gemini. Those of you that are into flipping homes, you might be flipping a house or doing your first flip. You may be ready to leave the past behind, leave home. If you're relocating, something could be bittersweet. Someone was holding on to a secret and couldn't take it anymore. And I feel like you are sharing secrets with somebody who feels the same as you do, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. It's a mutual. It's like two people were going through the same thing. Two people were both holding secrets, even if it's not romantic. I feel like somebody is like, I thought I couldn't wait to tell you. I didn't know if it was safe to say this, or I'm so glad you said that. Okay, you know. So I just feel like because two people feel the same way, they're able to talk comfortably with each other. I feel like you're also maybe getting ready to tell something, share something with your family, share some sort of news. Somebody may have a dream about you. You also could have been dreaming about somebody that you miss, or realize that there's been some sort of communication between you and a loved one. You may be visited by people who have already crossed over. And overall, I just feel like you guys are embracing your gifts. You're embracing a new you or a new relationship in this new path that you're starting because you're ready for it. All right, so let's move on to deck number 3. We have the Fool, the Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the World, Two of Wands. Overall energy, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Pentacles and Strength. All right, so looks like you guys have been preparing for something. Now, it could be as mundane as working out. I feel like maybe somebody's been lifting weights, working out, changing their diet, all in preparation for, you know, spring or summer or whatever. And so someone's been very cautious of what they put into their body and things of that sort. I also feel like maybe you have been preparing for some sort of change or some sort of visitor or arrival. It could be a literal storm where you've been saving up for things. You've got stuff in storage. You've got your emergency supplies together. You got a generator. Like, you know, you've been collecting things, preparing for something. You may feel very protective of your environment or very protective of your relationship. Something's coming off as feeling protective and or defensive, needing to take a stand in regards to what you believe in. I don't know why I'm getting the energy of preparing to fight, or like you need to be strong for something that's getting ready to change or happen. And it does look like something just happens out the blue. Something might be very unexpected. And it does look like when preparation meets, why do I always forget that damn saying? What the definition of luck is. When preparation meets opportunity. So I feel that you've already been preparing for something, and some sort of opportunity is going to appear out of the blue, and it's like, this is my lucky day. Like I already had that in order, or I was prepared for this, or yes, I do have this. Yes, I am ready for this. So I feel like you're definitely prepared, even with the scarecrow here. You know, preparing for the harvest, and putting up defenses. So I don't know what this is, but it's like you are definitely preparing for something to happen. For some of you, it's about some sort of risk, a scary risk, but you're getting ready to do it. It could just be something fun. Maybe you've never skydived or hiked or bungee jumped or whatever. It just looks like you're getting ready for some sort of new adventure, and you're trying to make sure that you're safe. Now, this Five of Pentacles, though, I feel that something's going on where maybe you are dealing with someone who feels alone or left out, or someone who's afraid of their own shadow, or maybe this is your energy. Maybe you already are prepared for some sort of rejection. It just looks like you're prepared for the worst. Like, you know something's getting ready to happen, and you're like, I'm just prepared for it. I'm ready. It does look like with the World here, again, you know, you're getting something over with. You're like, let me just get this over with. Let's just get this out the way. Maybe you are aware that you are, you know, losing your job, and you've already saved up money for it, or saved money for a rainy day, and you've already been putting in applications. Maybe you wanted to approach someone romantically, and maybe you know you're going to be rejected, but you don't care. You're putting yourself out there. Or this is the energy of the person coming towards you. They know there's a possibility that they could get shot down, but they're going to do it. But whatever it is, I just kind of feel like you already knew this was going to happen. I see a move or a trip. Something just, it just happens out of the blue, but it's like you were prepared for it. It could also be that you were prepared for some sort of bad news, so you've already braced yourself. Or something could be like, I've got good news and I got bad news, and it's like, tell me the bad news first. And it's like, okay, bad news is this, good news, blah, blah, blah. You know, so I do feel that something ends on a high note. You also thought you had to do something alone, but I don't feel like you're going to be alone. I feel like you're going to have help. You also felt that you weren't going to be able to find something, but you do. If you lost something, I feel like you're going to find it. You thought something was gone. You thought something had ended, but it had just been removed or put in a new spot, or it was blocked from your view. If it's a person, it's more so about maybe someone had been hiding from the world, not just from you. Maybe you took it personal, but it was just more so this person needed to be completely alone. But if that's the case, I feel like someone is coming out of hiding. I feel that if you are moving or going on a trip, that even if you don't know about it, it could be something unexpected that happens, an unexpected move, visitor, or trip. And I feel like that could happen around springtime. So anywhere between, you know, like March 22nd to April 22nd. So the Fool does indicate that someone had to go through a healing process, but is now ready to test the waters or ready to see what it's like out there. It's like, what's it like out in the dating world? Or what's it like out, to work for yourself or to start a new job? Like you're doing something brand new. But you had to prepare for it. I feel like the overall message for everybody is something about preparation. And something's getting ready to happen. Someone is usually a free spirit or solo. You may normally be very independent and not like asking for help or accepting help. You might be very like a self-healer. Like you do most things on your own. Also, I'm getting that someone may be a free agent, whether that's career-wise or relationship-wise. But I also feel that somebody is putting their values in order. I feel like this is about preparing as much as you can, but also knowing that what you're headed towards is unknown territories. Let's say, for instance, you got a call and was like, you want a trip somewhere, but we're not going to tell you, just pack your bags. And you're like, well, am I going to Aspen? Am I going to Spain? Am I going to Hawaii? Like, where is this trip? So you just put like a little bit of everything in your suitcase. You're like, okay, I'll bring a bathing suit. I'll bring an umbrella. I'll bring a coat, I'll bring some boots, I'll bring some sandals. You know, it's just like you're taking some of everything, just a mixed bag of whatever, because you don't know what's coming towards you, but you knew something was coming towards you, but just not what. I feel too like something is like taking a gamble and spinning a wheel, and then it's just like, oh, you lost money, but you didn't lose your turn. Spin again, and then this time it's like you get a prize or something better. Now, I do feel like maybe someone is maybe literally displaced. Maybe someone needs a place to stay or crash for a couple of days. Could be just one of your friends, you know, calling out the blue like, we broke up, can I stay at your place? You know, like something like that might happen. Interesting. I feel like you guys have a love interest that's getting ready to come forward. I feel like somebody's been suffering in silence and preparing for the worst. I feel like someone's been keeping tabs on you, and this person did not have enough courage to come forward, but now they are getting ready to. I do feel like something was a missed opportunity and someone had been very defensive and had trust issues, but I feel like someone is ready to get out of that and push forward. Yeah, someone's ready to get out of their comfort zone. Someone is ready to take their power back or take control back of their situation. It also looks like you may have had a lot of things taken away from you. Like spirit made your life uncomfortable on purpose to get you to do something different. And now you're out of options. So you have no choice but to change, grow, or evolve from a situation that wasn't working for you. Yep, something, you've outgrown your pity party. Those of you that have been having a pity party about something, like you cannot identify as that person anymore. It's time for you to get out of that woe is me mentality. I feel like somebody's, see, there's the Tower. So the Spirit is stepping in and forcing you to change or step out of your comfort zone. Something is very uncomfortable and very unexpected. And then the world, so some of you, your world is about to be flipped upside down. You're about to get an unexpected visitor, or you're about to take an unexpected trip or relocation, or your job that you knew you were supposed to leave months ago gets taken from you. That job you've been complaining about, that's pity party too. I hate this job. It's the worst job ever. And you just say this like year after year, and it's just like, look, we've let you say that for 5 years now. We are pulling the rug from underneath you, and you have no place to hide and complain. You don't have that job anymore, so now what are you going to do? So you're being forced to change, to mature. It makes me think of, you know, the analogy with the baby in the belly of mother for 9 months, and it's just like, all right, you done grew here all you could, no more free fluid, you know, you got to get out, you know. So it's like, yeah, you got to learn how to breathe, you got to learn how to crawl, you got to learn how to eat from a nipple or a bottle. Like, you got to grow up now. But you also have at the same time been prepared for this. So you can handle this change. You can handle it emotionally, physically, spiritually. You're ready for it. Matter of fact, if it is some sort of spiritual changes and you were afraid of it, you're like, I don't want to talk to spirits. I don't want to talk to spirits. I don't want to talk to dead people. I don't want to see aliens. I don't want to see fairies. Like, whatever it is, spirit is like, nope. Like, it exists within you. You need to use this language. You got messages to send to people. You got stuff to do. Other people need your help. So you about to learn that it's not all about you. Those of you that were afraid of shadow work or confronting someone who you knew you were going to have to do shadow work with, I feel like you're going to have to confront this energy. Yeah. I keep getting, that's another message I keep getting for all the readings, is that somebody is now free. Somebody is available. They're your problem now. They're your issue now. They put the other person through hell. No, I'm just kidding. It's not going to be hell for everybody. But it is kind of like, okay, you take them on now. They're not with that person anymore. You wanted them so bad. Or you wanted a relationship so bad. Now, for some of you, it's about coming out of a relationship. Or finally getting out of something that was unhealthy. And finding yourself. But you were still afraid to do it. But now I feel like you're ready. I feel like something is saying that you're going to have to get your feet dirty. You're going to have to do some work now. Something doesn't come easy. It comes at a price. There's some sort of work involved. But I still say you don't have to do it alone. I just randomly got to that someone's child is going to have like a growth spurt. If someone had been acting immature or childish, I feel like they're being forced to grow up overnight. Someone may be in a spotlight. You might be getting a lot of positive reviews, responses, acknowledgement, or you are doing that to someone. If you were wondering if someone felt the same as you do, or if something was mutual, I do feel like it's mutual. If a relationship starts, I feel like it starts off like more like a sexual relationship at first, but then it evolves to something else, to something more spiritual. Whoever has been planning on coming forward is going to come towards you. They're ready to talk now. And you might feel like your prayers have been answered. or this is everything that you wished for. This is a fantasy. This can't be true. So you might feel like something is like a miracle or just too good to be true. You also may have had some sort of dream or premonition that comes to pass. I feel like, okay, I keep getting this in a love situation, that a love interest is free, but I also feel the bad news is that something happened during that time that you guys have not been together. Like maybe either someone is pregnant or they lost a child. Not for everybody, and I'm sorry for those of you that are going through that, but it does seem like that could happen towards more so a situation where someone is coming back into your life and they're like, man, I haven't seen you in forever. What's changed? Kind of got a child now. Or, you know, last time you heard that maybe someone was pregnant and maybe that person isn't pregnant anymore. Don't know what happened, but it's just like that person isn't pregnant anymore. And I'm sorry to bring up, you know, certain topics that are kind of sad, but that's what I'm getting, and I can't hold it back when I feel like I need to say something like that. Now it might not necessarily be that someone lost a child, but it also could have some sort of bad news about a child, like my child's been sick, or you know, just something of that. Maybe someone has been sick themselves, but now they're healing and they, you know, they're okay now. But yeah. Yeah, so that's basically all the messages that I'm getting for you guys, but you know, hopefully something has resonated all across the board. I was getting just prepare for something, some sort of unexpected event. So yeah, hopefully that has helped. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.